What up, world? You already know what up, world? You already know what time it is. Your boy Matt is the host of the most. Never need to brag no boss. Hope you ever did was good toast to real who done paid today. And if you're right, or says the play. While it is great to be back today. Now, it's coming from Clippers, Mr. Wilkins, live breakdown. Starting lineup for the Lakers, LeBron, Reed, Jackson Hayes, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic. Let's get it. I know it's late at night. We early. Get ready. Got for us today. It's a rivalry, Clippers. They say all good. Most minutes in the NBA. Say, let's see. Gonna be a good game. And then we go back and forth with the hip hop move. You know what I'm saying? Um, did y'all see Big Niche actually spoke out? Yeah, man, Big Niche spoke out. I'm gonna say some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Niche. Keeping his head even here. After all years, still got a head on his shoulders. He's still out. Don't give a damn about who. That's a real nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give it to him. And he was actually not playing games when he spoke. He was being modest, he wasn't even thinking about the whole 50 Cent shit and nothing like that. He just broke looking down simple and plain. And that's what I respect. Like, you ain't gotta say too much, just get straight to the point. Man, shout out to share screen real quick. LA versus Clippers. James Harden is my bad, John. We back at it. You know they don't want me to do the live. I'm way too live for this drive. You know what I'm saying? So what I gotta do is reboot. Shout out to Big Meats. They don't want me showing what Big Meats got to say. You ain't saying about nobody.
Out in the world, like people got to go back 20, 30 years ago, and it wasn't as many superstars, athletes, or entertainers as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Or as many entrepreneurs as it is right now with the internet.
The information is everywhere, man.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So like the internet is a gift and a curse. Yeah, you gotta. The only bad thing about the internet is every fucking body got an opinion. You know. So this is why the young people, their stomachs got to be strong. You got to be able to accept somebody saying anything about you, because any person got to. The dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can get on the fucking computer and give you a negative comment. These people's opinions don't count. People, a person on the farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward. I'm not gonna stay stagnated or go low because of what you think about me, or you feel my hair wasn't right, or I'm dressing too young. Like this, somebody else just said my outfit looked great. They can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you said, well, he need to throw some older gear on. Then I got a picture with Air Force Ones. They ain't up to your standard. Then I got a picture with the Louis Vuitton shoes on. Why he put them on? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. You gotta gravitate towards the.
You got to do what works for you. You can't please it. You can't spend time trying to please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's an impossible feat to accomplish. You can't make everybody happy. You got to make you happy and be concerned with the people that love you. You love what you do. That's fact. You see what I'm saying? Take it to it. That's fact. Because you sitting up here worried about what's a negative ass comment. Yeah.
Talk. Spoken like a true OG. I've been in these streets. You know what it is to play for keeps. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Do we leave? Don't worry about who's in who. You know what I mean? Who's doing what? I should say. So it's gonna be a good game. It's 17-15. Timeout for the Lakers. Shout out to everybody out there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See this live. You know, I'll only be doing live. I don't cut my videos up. I don't do nothing like that because I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Do it too raw and uncut. If it's up, I already know what's up. The scouting report. Bronson sciatic nerve. From the heel this year. It's all tied up at 17. Let's go. Don't let James Harden put up 50 ball on you. Boy, I tried. Boy, I made a 3-point play out. Nothing. Oh, no. I was on the floor. We gotta give it to Kawhi. He is the epitome of what it means to be a basketball player, you know? So like how he should really well. He did everything else pretty well. Luka, another 3. You don't miss. The thing about Luka, he don't miss. He ain't got no defense, but he'll hit 3 threes back to back to back. Any given Sunday. Other three. Woo. Threes back to back. Lucas scored on the last 8 points. That's how you gotta do that. So we up. We up 6. 23-17. A good game so far, you know. I like Lucas approach. You shoot from the logo and everything like that. If you shooting from the logo, you must be good. You be on show on the regular. Let me tell you. The game is live in effect. What do y'all think about Mike Epps saying they shouldn't throw parties for black folk when they get out of jail? They say it's it was like their failures because they come out of jail. They shouldn't have no one throw a party for them. When Mike Epps said that, I was like, about that. Because some families making that been locked up for a long time, you know. They're just coming home. They shouldn't be that acknowledged. Welcome them back to show them that they got a support system. You know? Coming out of jail, you gotta have a support system. Come on, and you see a bunch of people, but you know, they're celebrating you being home free. That's gonna, you know, give you the incentive to stay home, change your ways. You know? People do that just because some sort of badge of honor. What if it was a badge of honor? What if you know, did time for something, for doing something righteous, you know? Or you did time for defending someone? No, doing that. There's a whole bunch of things that are involved in it. Comes to that. I watch out for Hardy now. He'll put up threes in your face all day. Oh, another shot from Nico. I told you he hit 3 threes back to back. He just did it. He hit a 2 and 3 threes back to back. To back. I just told y'all that. That's what we can do. You don't miss. You don't miss. Ooh, Hayes is a big kid though. Oh, James Harden. Go on in there. And you put the StreamYard link if you don't want to chop it up. Or play. The Lake Show, baby. 29 and 23. Oh, Harden Jordan 7 for live. This ain't the 2010s, Harden. They ain't catching those live nowadays. What the fuck is that Asian lady? When you walked up, he was chilling. He was chilling on the road. Well, Harden really threw it up there like he was playing with dudes from the 2010s, early 2000s. Yo, them niggas, these little niggas, they catching lobs like that, dunking on people. They ain't doing it no more. Oh, ain't like it used to be. But yo, let me show you y'all my gifts. What he was talking about. Bum ass. See, that's the problem because Jim Jones never went to jail. So, see. Oh, yeah, because it was a whole max beat thing. Okay. See? Then you have to apologize. See? What a bum. Let's go. Death of the cow chaser. Fair use, fair use. We're going to dissect this whole situation. Break it down to the nitty gritty. One last one gaps.
For the people that's graduating from college, graduating from high school, straight A's, you know what I'm saying? The youth, you know, people that's coming out of school with their doctorates, you know, things of that nature. People getting promotions. You rarely see this shit
29,
on social
26.
campaign. They family members campaign like they do for, say, a family member who just did a bid for 10 years. Oh, cuz coming home. I gotta go see cuz. That's all cool, you know, and I get it. Because a lot of times what happens is being what they need to do in life, you can probably see them on a regular. So it becomes like almost like, oh yeah, I see I just seen cuz. Yeah, cuz good, you know what I mean? Or bro good, sis good, you know what I mean? So I understand that part of the game. You feel me? But let's get to it. He was talking about Max B. Let's get it.
Clear a few things up. Number one, about the brothers coming home from prison being celebrated. I've always been a part of reform. I got brothers right now from my hometown that I'm trying to help come home. They've been in prison forever. I think you guys might have misunderstood what I was saying. I might have said it the wrong way, but what I was trying to say is we don't want to send kids mixed messages about coming home from prison, being celebrated, you know, feeling like you got to go to prison and do 30, 40 years to be celebrated. I think you guys misunderstood that, you know, misunderstood what I said. Wasn't saying that it was wrong to be celebrated, but we don't want to send a message to the kids saying prison is great, that you want to go home, go do 30 years and come home. You know, I don't think that's cool. So I'm sorry if anybody took it the wrong way and got offended. I love my brothers. I've been incarcerated myself. I understand what that is, but I might have said it the wrong way, but I mean well. And I love you, brothers. Free my brothers that's coming home. My man Derek, free all the guys that's coming home, man. And about the food stamp thing. The food stamp thing was misunderstood too. What I was saying is that we need to break the cycle of being on food stamps. There's 3 generations of people that have been on food stamps. Of grandmother, mother, and daughter, that's crazy. We gotta do better. We can't think that we need assistance. I know there's some people out there that need assistance. That's well, fine, and understood. But there's people out there taking advantage of the system that's not good. So just want to apologize if I offended anybody. You know I love y'all, man, and keep on doing the right thing. Peace.
Yeah, he's apologizing, but he ain't really in the bigger picture. The bigger picture that we, you know, people need the food stamps and all that, but it ain't even black folks that's the majority of food stamp recipients. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, people are on it in a couple generations. Might think they would need it. You know what I'm saying? So, can't really deny them social assistance. You know what I'm saying? But it's 35-37. Very good game. 26 seconds left. They found Cleaver. He's going to the line for 2. Oh, come on. This guy really missed. Gave Marcus Smart the ball right under the net, and he really missed. But my whole point was to say Mike Epps trying to apologize for what you said, but you're really trying to cater to Jim Jones, the Max B. You were saying, oh, people that will go to jail shouldn't be celebrated, blah, 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 blah. But that's what this whole blood gang thing is trying to personify, you know? That's what it comes with it. So why are you hating on the people that are in the game and you're not up against? And then you got people like Max B just came home and being celebrated because they've been gone for so long. And when you're gone for long, people tend to want to celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? People understand that. That's the situation we're facing nowadays. Shout out to my brother from the BK, man. Showing love. You know? You know what I'm saying? People in the South Bronx are real people, man. They know what time it is. They recognize real. And I reciprocate. Likewise. We shouldn't be acting like we don't know what's going on in the world. Huh? Mostly black folks are the ones that get locked up and do a whole lot of time. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Insensitive. His remarks. I kind of get where he's coming from. Like, it's not a badge of honor to go to jail, but to survive it and to come out with your head held high like a man, and get the respect you deserve and walk the yard like a real one. You know what I'm saying? And the reason with lifers and shit like that, get a different perspective on life, you know? For him to see that, it's not a hard thing to go through. It's a really hard thing to go through, but it's an even better thing when you can come out and not be totally institutionalized, you know? And not go back to your old ways. So being celebrated when you come out in a positive way is always a good thing. And that's what it's all about, positive. Ooh, LeBron with the big blocks. Okay, Brian. LeBron, man, I don't know. He's a machine, bro. if he actually had basketball skill, he would be the best ever. I mean, he's the best ever still. He scored the most points. But he's not skillful. He's very talented, very natural. Naturally, he has natural ability. He's gifted. He's intelligent, but he's not skillful. No one can tell me that LeBron James is skillful in any degree. He's a very in tune basketball player. He's the complete basketball player. But skill wise, he's not there. I don't know. I don't see it. 50,000 points, and he's not skillful. I don't know how to explain it, but what it is. 43-39 for the Clippers. 10:30 to go in a second. Let's go. AR-15 has it. Nice pass to Hayes. Hayes tries a wild layup. Bricks it. But he gets fouled. So Hayes got to go to the line. Reeves. I think Austin Reeves is going to bust out this game. He'll score like 25 points. 25, 30 points. Chris Paul is with the Clippers too. So they got Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Chris Paul, Kawhi, James Harden. And Paul George. They got all four of those guys on one team. First of all, look like somebody uncle. Yeah, boy, get your ass. On the bench, boy. You done, boy. He's too old. He'll be out there walking like somebody uncle. This Paul's funny, so. Yeah, Brady showing. You ain't winning nothing, Chris Paul. Oh, there are 15 with the 3 buckets. 45-44 Clippers. 1 point difference. Let's go. D up. Nice defense. Stay on them. Offensive foul. Thank you very much. Let's go. Good defense by Reeves. Way to get in front of him. No fear. You gotta do it. Wide, big shoulder in your chest. Oh, LeBron. Bum ass fade and a weak shot. Hits her in. I'm saying, bro, the guy is not skillful. Okay, Reeves stole it. Let's go, baby. Let's dunk that though, Reeves. and joking. So I went up there and dunked that. Chris Paul does a high arcing shot. Chris Paul with the midi. Chris Paul is mid, dog. Get this nigga Chris Paul out of there. Yeah, look at this bum ass shot. Look at this bum ass shot. Nice pass. LeBron, you have to follow, huh? Control your goddamn self, man. I hope you ain't on no whatever they say you're on, man. You knocking niggas down and shit. So LeBron. Thought that whistle late, boy. Brian. Brian be acting crazy, bro. 47-47, let's go. Get the other free throw, Brian. Okay, you switched it. You switched it. Chris Paul. Chris Paul move. If Giants can't shoot threes no more. They are 15 with a nice move to the basket. Scores 50-47. Let's go. Reeves the ball, but the defense. No, he's just playing good defense too. Getting real tougher. Also got Marcus Smart there. We're pretty good. We might need one more big man to back. No, we got a big man. What's his name again? What's his name? Tall cat. You got Brendan. Y'all remind me, man. What's our center's name? All right. I'm getting 8. DeAndre 8. God damn it. I be forgetting niggas' names and shit. Yeah, right. So it looks like it looks like okay, we back. Nice shot and shoots. Wyatt comes back with it. Pops, hits. How you go? Yo, man. I don't understand it. How do you defend a player like Kawhi? Kawhi is like Luka with power, but he can't shoot these. So it's 52-49. So let me show y'all something else. RIP to the Brooklyn OG Crip that got killed in Brooklyn. But yeah, man, they still got days ago. Let's check in. So it's 53-51. Yeah, so we're on a commercial break, but let me just show y'all this real quick because they're showing some real shit. RP to Get Low. I don't know. Someone tells me. Yeah. Back with this. Let me go call outs video. Shout out to call outs. You have some good videos.
Show up is bad news. Y'all know that. Cup, nigga. I am Crown Heights, nigga. Everything that's crippin', nigga. My name come up first. I don't give a fuck who, what gang or whatever. Niggas gonna tell you, cuz you know where you at. You know where you at. You know where you at, right?
Get Low, legendary 60 Crip member from Union Street, has passed away. He was shot and killed
Shout out to Union Street.
outside of the Gunner concert in Manhattan.
A homicide in Hell's Kitchen after a man was shot in the back. Investigators have been on the scene on West 46th Street near 11th Avenue since about 4:15 this morning. They say the shooting happened out of a nightclub. Yeah. What to that so far? No been.
My condolences. St. John's, Carroll Street, Crown Street, Schenectady. The list goes on and on, man. Highly in high regards of like low. Last dying is just before he lost
Show.
the age. Not longer. He's from the feds, and this is a man that has had his from legendary. So for us, the guys of the city, shout out to them guys for shedding some light.
I was chef for them niggas too, cuz.
Gee,
Don't forget me, cause you know when that heat is on, you reaching out, yo, cuz, what's up? Yo, you know what? You know that? Yeah, I'm on that. You know I'm still on that. Like, don't play. Nah, no, pull up, nigga. Like, you know what's up? Nigga, y'all niggas know what's up on that block. Pull up, nigga, we outside. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's it. So don't do no coward shit that niggas getting the industry blackballing niggas. Don't fuck with these niggas, they crazy. You know how we coming, but look, we just want parts, man. We want parts. We want what's necessary. We need that.
the streets is gonna question and say, listen, yeah, we know you know Ghana. We know you know Casanova. We know you know a lot of people, Chef G. For that. So sorry for his two baby girls because Get Low He was a family man. Let's not make no mistake about it. Especially when he's out and about with his two beautiful baby girls, he would post them on Instagram, showing his love and affection for his two wonderful daughters. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that, you know, his family got the money to bury him. Jet Lo was the nigga that when it and shit like that from the Crippies and all of that, Jet Lo was the nigga that you had to check in with. And this is no cap. Like a lot of niggas that's from Brooklyn who know Get Low, they could definitely vouch for that. Like Get Low was the nigga that you had to check in with. I am really, really sorry that Get lost his life. And I just hope that his family has the money to bury him and give him the proper burial. Y'all don't understand the stress that y'all put y'all family through. A lot of times family don't even be having money for life insurance and all of that. You understand what I'm talking about? Nah, nowadays you gotta think like a record label. If you got a child or you got a family member that's rapping and dissing ops and claiming hats, you better take out a life insurance policy immediately so you can save yourself the trouble, save yourself the embarrassment of GoFundMe's. Rest in peace to Get Low, man. May he rest in peace. I want y'all to get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm out.
12 Adam 63. Officer needs assistance. Possible 187 at corner Crenshaw and Century.
They shot my brother. They shot my brother.
I was over there the whole time behind the game. Did somebody call in? Did you lose something?
Bringing one female witness back to the precinct.
Shout out to the call outs. Yeah, shout out call outs. You know,
Yeah. So there you have it. I don't know, man. I don't like it. These are the breaks. 69-66. We are halftime, yo. So it came to my attention that Professor James Smalls called out Tariq Nasheed, and he said he might be a Fed. And I'm like, what? Aren't you in the new Hidden Color 6? I don't want to figure out why does he feel this way? Maybe he was screen embedded. So I wanted to break that down for y'all during this halftime show. And tell me what y'all think.
Chevrolet believes the truck should be as capable as they are dependable, like the rugged Colorado and the highly capable Silverado HD and the uncompromising Silverado E. In every Chevrolet truck, dependability comes standard. Get 0% financing on all remaining 2025 Chevrolet models on limited terms. Plus, get a $1,000 Black Friday bonus.
Oh, it's not no small phrase out there in the community. So
Sponge towels, nothing absorbs like it. But changing a toothbrush.
I just want to see what he said. You know.
Strong on top, gentle on gums. Sonicare. You really think you can feel like dark chocolate?
Without a doubt.
Want it to taste better?
Not just dark chocolate.
It's delicious. I told you it wasn't better. From the Lnmt Master Chocolatier. Discover excellence. Expect delicious.
We started using HelloFresh to make our weeknights less chaotic.
It works. Fresh ingredients delivered. I go on fewer grocery store runs and spend so much less time hunting for meal ideas. It's easy to pot or sleep so we need to.
Ready to make weeknights easier? Try HelloFresh.
Variant unable saga. Yeah, okay, but it's rich through technical and try our unbelievable variant today. Saga.
And this past Black Friday is at the Bridge. Difference open at 7. The Springwall Queen mattress is just $399. And save $1,000 on this ultra plush reclining sofa, only $599. Plus get free local delivery. The Bridge is saving you more. Call me a moment. Moments to last. Representing Canada. Raised to hands. It's dangerous. Just
Guess we're gonna roll this first guy. Like videos, they're short and sweet.
The FBI, okay?
Peace. You know who this is. It's family. I want to say shout out to Professor James Smalls for it's worse than if FBI FBA is literally a splinter group of ADOS, which is a white nationalist operation. So white nationalist psyop. They get their whole ideology comes from ADOS. The only thing is they less politically involved and they turned the xenophobia up to 11. That's the only difference. For all y'all who don't remember me touching on this, I'm gonna give you the breakdown right now. Watch this. I'll be right back.
Tonight, you say Yvette Carnell made up the DOS term. That's a good term. I'll take my hat off to her. The DOS term is a very good term. I actually like that. Descendants of slaves or descendants of slavery. Very good term. Now, I like that term. You know, I have my differences with Yvette Carnell, but sometimes people do good things. I like that term. American DOS, descendants of slaves, descendants of slavery. All right. I'm here. That's a very good codified term. I like that. And we need to jump on terms like that. You did. Shout out to Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore. One thing I do commend them about, and Antonio, I've seen some of his videos. He brings good information. You know, they speak up for the African.
Hey, that's Yvette Carnell's term. And he had to acknowledge it. You could see it in his face that he didn't want to do it, but he had to. He tried to steal the term in true grifter fashion. So as time would go on, he got down with ADOS. He got down with them, and then he started trying to push his own thing, which at first was Native Black American, but then he realized, hey, I can't trademark this. So he went back and he couldn't. And then he came up with the bright idea of foundational Black American, something that he could trademark and he could push. And remember, when he did that, he was still preaching that foundational Black American and ADOS is the same thing. Two terms that mean the same thing. Before he started beefing with Yvette Carnell and ADOS, and he made it a full-blown splinter group, excuse me. But he still held on to the ADOS ideology. And what is the ADOS ideology, and who is Yvette Carnell? Well, Yvette Carnell is the founder and leader of ADOS. This is her, as you see on your screen right now, with the MAGA hat. She created DOS, which now is ADOS, in about 2016, 2017. Around the same time, she was a board member for PIFA. What is PIFA? Progressives for Immigration Reform. And all you have to do is go to irs.gov and you can look them up. They're a tax-exempt organization. You can get their tax records. And then when you look it up, there you see Yvette Carnell, director. Yvette Carnell, secretary. Yvette Carnell, secretary again. That's right, Yvette Carnell. She was a board member, a high-ranking board member of a hate group. And some will say, well, show me that PIFA is a hate group. Because you're showing me that she's a board member, but you're not showing me that it's a hate group. Well, I'm going to do that for you right now. And we're going to start at the beginning with the man himself, John Tanton. He's now deceased, but he is the father of the modern John Tanton was the racist architect of the modern anti-immigrant movement. He created a network of organizations, the Federation for American Immigration Reform, the Center for Immigration Studies, and Numbers USA, that profoundly shaped the immigration debate in the U.S. About John Tanton, a retired Michigan ophthalmologist, Tanton had white nationalist beliefs and wrote that to maintain American culture, a European, in his own words, I've come to the point of view that for European American society and culture to persist requires a European American majority, and a clear one at that. December 10, 1993, a letter to the late Garrett Harding, a controversial ecology professor. Now that we have learned about the racist architect of all this anti-immigrant bigotry that we see now we need to learn about the organizations he created and the networks that they spawn. Federation for American Immigration Reform. The Federation for American Immigration Reform, FAIR, is a group with one mission: to severely limit immigration into the United States. Although FAIR maintains a veneer of legitimacy that allows its principals to testify in Congress and lobby the federal government, this veneer hides much ugliness. FAIR leaders have ties to white supremacist groups and eugenicists and have made many racist statements. Its advertisement has been rejected because of its racist content. FAIR's founder, the late John Tanton, has expressed his wish that America remains a majority white population, a goal to be achieved presumably by limiting the number of non-whites who enter the country. One of the group's main goals is to upend the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965, which ended a decades-long racial resigned from being a board member of after she got outed and exposed for being a board member of PIFA. And people started to realize, hey, PIFA is just a white nationalist front. And she left them to maintain some level of legitimacy, even though I don't understand how she could maintain any legitimacy for being a part of a white nationalist front group, especially at that high of a rank. Because there's no way you're that stupid that you didn't realize what was going on. You knew. But she left to maintain some level of legitimacy. But here, we're going to get some background information into PIFA. Many speakers at PIFA's events have links to John Tanton, the racist founder of the modern anti-immigrant movement. Representatives from Numbers USA and the Center for Immigration Studies, groups founded by Tanton, participated. The incestuous nature of the Tanton network was embodied in the person of PIFA's executive director, Leah Durant, who formerly was employed by FAIR's legal arm, the Immigration Reform Law Institute. FAIR, which the Southern Poverty Law Center lists as a hate group, was founded by Tanton, who still serves on the group's board. For a time, Durant also was a part of Choose Black America, a FAIR front group supposedly representing the interests of African Americans concerned with high levels of immigration. The group disintegrated not long after its first press conference, which was paid for and stage managed by FAIR. Now, why is this so significant? It's significant because it shows that, one, FAIR is a hate group, and PIFA is a front group for that hate group. So PIFA is also a hate group. And more alarming is that PIFA and FAIR both go out their way to create African American groups to be fronts for them. Because if you don't know, Leah Durant is black. And as you just heard me, they created a black group just for her. They have created, platform, hired, and just signal boost many black organizations. Why? Because their number one strategy is to make black people the face of the anti-immigrant movement. To say, look, it's not racist. Look, we got black people saying that we have a problem with immigration too. That's what makes this so alarming. That's their whole thing. Be anti-democrat and be anti-immigration. To make black people the front group for that. Now it's starting to click for y'all. Why ADOS, Freedmen, and FBA, all they talk about all day is anti-democrat nonsense, and they also talk about anti-immigrant nonsense all day. That's all they do. That's all they do. If you look at all their timelines, it's just about how do we attack the Democrats, how do we launder the behavior of the Republicans, and how do we attack immigrants, especially black immigrants. Because that's another way they can really, really prove that, hey, this is not racial, because not only are black people out in front of the anti-immigrant movement, they are also attacking black immigrants the most. So you know this is not racial. This is just, Americans being concerned about immigration levels. Now it's clicking, right? It's clicking. Where Tariq went from hating colors to now he hates black immigrants. And he loves Trump. Not just work for them, a board member, a PIFA, a white nationalist front group that goes around creating black groups to launder their behavior. And to better show you another example of how PIFA and FAIR uses these black organizations and creates them, I'm going to touch on the Black American Leadership Alliance. And we're going to show you how PIFA uses them. What Bala did not say in that letter or during a press conference in April when it called itself the African American Leadership Council was anything about its provenance. There's a good reason for that. It turns out that Bala is simply the latest front group for FAIR, the flagship of a network of anti-immigrant organizations founded by the white nationalist John Tanton. When it first emerged in April, Bala was openly sponsored by another FAIR front called PIPA, purportedly an organization concerned about the environmental impact of immigration. As late as June, the media spokesperson and phone number listed on Bala's press releases were associated with PIFA. Bala is not the first African American front group formed by FAIR. In 2006, an organization called Choose Black America appeared on the scene. Its black members were selected, flown to press conferences in Washington, lodged there by FAIR. The group's spokesman was a white FAIR official. Though CBA fell apart soon after its debut, the Taunton Network's dream of appearing to represent a rainbow coalition did not die with it. In 2011,
okay, whatever. Might have to go to a different video. This guy sounds annoying as hell. But yeah, we're back at it. $71.66. 71.68. LA's up. Lakers. They are trying to razzle-dazzle. Score is 73-68. James Harden with a nice pass. On the right side, 73-70. Luka step back, shoots, scores. This nigga Luka is automatic. 3. The top of the key? I mean, the top of the 3-pointer? What? On top of the key? Is money. Oh, come on, LeBron. You're supposed to. Ooh, nice.
Canada's best Black Friday is at the Brick. Doors open at 7. The Spring Wolf King mattress is just $399 and save $1,000 on this ultra plush reclining sofa, only $599. Plus get free local delivery. The Brick, saving you more. Safety and technology gets us forward. Charge for extended range to roll. With enhanced range, the all-new, all-electric 2026 Subaru Solterra is must-see EV. Must-see EV.
Together is golden. The CDIC was established by the Government of Canada to protect deposits in case of bank failure. Coverage is free and automatic when you bank with a member institution.
Well, thanks.
That's my job. Protecting your deposits, that's what we do.
We are made in Canada. Homegrown, Canadian-owned. We're neighbors. Friends. Family. We're more than just made in Canada. We're a fabric of Canada.
Yeah, we on a commercial break. Let's continue with the show. Fair use, fair use. You want to continue listening to this guy?
Fair briefly sponsored Blacks for Equal Rights Coalition, a LA-based anti-immigrant organization that has been celebrated by the White Supremacist Council of Conservative Citizens. BALA's members includes a familiar cast of Taunton allies, notable among them Leah Durant, an African-American lawyer who is also PFA's executive director. Durant, who once worked for Fair's legal arm, also spoke at the press conference held to announce the creation of CBA. As you've seen, family, this looks so familiar. ADOS, FBA, Freeman, they're looking a lot like the CBA and BALA and all the other organizations, because we didn't even talk about U.S. blacks, all that. And as you also heard, Tanton's dream was to create a quote-unquote rainbow coalition of anti-immigrantness, where he and all his rainbow quote-unquote coalition consisted of was trying to hire black people and platform black people to be anti-immigrant and to spew racist white talking points about immigrants and say nothing about white immigrants, attack Democrats, and be silent on Republicans. Don't this look familiar? This is what I've been telling y'all for years. This has always been the case with this group. They are a hate group. Remember, I was the first person to call ADOS a hate group. I was the first person to call FBA a hate group. I was the first person to call Freeman a hate group. People said it's not a hate group, it's a lineage.
Worse. Think about it. The government doing this to black people is one thing. Because, you know, like the CIA, the FBI, FBI, how they got people, the black power groups fighting with each other because they would send out fake messages pretending to be people. They could get people and say, hey, we're not going to throw you in prison if you infiltrate them. The government has real power. ADOS was just a bunch of white people in a room who just decided they wanted to pull a stunt. The fact that black people have got so low that, a segment of the black population is so stupid and gotten so low that a group of white men with no power sitting in the room running an obvious scam and an obvious play on people was able to get this far says.
Yeah, I'm done with this bullshit. How could ADOS be a bunch of white guys when it means American descendants of slavery? So he's being disingenuous with that. And he's trying to correlate that to what James Small said about FBA being FBI. That's a reach, bro. Come on. Yes. You can't be reaching like that. I expect to have a sound argument. So now you just sound like a hater.
Nice pass there by Harden. He had to swallow Doncic long enough. Here comes the Clippers now. Just down by 10 down Here's an opportunity. Makes it some more possession game.
Check it. You've probably seen this petty beef, you know, between Africans and African Americans.
What you're seeing ain't quite what you see, and there's only a piece of what you see. A black face don't mean you ain't the FBI, okay?
Peace, everybody. Now you heard that, right? Now Professor James Smalls is basically he taking a shot at Tariq Nasheed. So let's just say, I'm gonna be objective. Let me just say that before I go any further. I'm objective, and number one, I don't believe that the FBA movement is an FBI paid operative movement. Now he's taking shots at Tariq Nasheed. Is he saying that he's an FBI agent, calling him an agent, this, and the third? I'm up there arguing with a dude on Twitter who's threatening me and all that. I'm like, if you think I'm gonna kill you and throw my life away over a because I put up some shit and he going at Tariq Nasheed on my shit. They come like just weird shit he was saying to everybody. Me and him going back and forth. I'm like, you know what? Like to each other. But I had to block. Like, you know what? I'm not going to risk myself over a comment, an internet troll. But long story short, I say all that to say, Dr. Professor, you telling me a culture that is tribal is here, even though we fought for them, right? And these is the people that sold us, even though we was here. We already know that. So if I don't mention that we was already here, I'm letting you know I already know we was here. I just want to get that out the way. But the people that came here, you know, us has influence, not just Africans, Jamaicans, Hispanics, Albasians, all Caribbeans. It has been infused into the political fields where they can actually use their power to sabotage whatever we want, that we demand reparations, so for so and so. You meaning to tell me this is ran by FBI? Not. Now, of course, people's gonna say some shit about Tariq Nasheed because he, there is a video, if I'm not mistaken, again, something where I remember of somebody saying that he was a video he did where he said somebody did approach him to pay him some money to talk about certain things, and he said he never took the money. I remember hearing that. That was some wow back. I do remember hearing that. But I'm not here to say that's exactly what it is. I don't know because I don't know what's going on. And I'll just say I don't believe it. I don't believe he works with the FBI. I don't believe it's a CIA paid operative objective to well, let's just say, I'm just going to say hypothetically, I'm not saying it is, we would be at the end, we get the gate. As a race or ethnic group, that means they can literally get tangibles that they don't deserve. Like it's we have to separate in all of this. If anything, which is a operative objective, and using these tethers, these symbols, these coons to sabotage everything that we're doing. That's a operative CIA movement. That's because that's actually what's happening. That's the FBI movement. Pan-African scam Africanism is a goddamn CIA operative, and a lot of it was ran by them. We got by ourselves. This is a movement that needs to continue. Now, I'm pretty sure she does. Elder Professor James Smalls is a legend. He's really a legend. So salute to him, and nothing but respect, because goddamn well everybody. Why do we have to call ourselves African American when nobody else have to? They have their own ethnogenesis, and they have their own ethnic. So this whole shit is flaky. I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section, because at the end of the day, this shit getting real spooky outside. But I'm gonna say this right now: whatever you think, I don't give a fuck. But I'm FBA to the death. If y'all want to call it a cult, if y'all want to call us the rebels, call us the bad guys, and we have to look like the bad guy to literally gatekeep our culture from all of you tethers, all of you carbon copy motherfuckers, all you people trying to erase our history. We're not doing any copying us. Knowing that ain't you in no history of time until all of you came around us. We all know y'all pretenders. And we have to be labeled the bad guy to fortify, solidify our culture. So I'll be standing right there on the front lines. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section, goddammit. I'm out this motherfucker. Peace, motherfuckers.
There is no other group on the planet Earth that have taken on the devil the way we have. In his own house, in his living room and his bedroom, and defeated him most of the time, forcing him to change his law and make this society more humane for everybody. Nobody, not in England, not in Germany, not anywhere in their colonies, have anybody done what we've done. And we're not running away. We're not jumping on any ship going to other places. We're saying we're going to kick your ass and stand right here in your face. Now what? What you going to do?
A more real way.
Think about that first half of the Clippers. And we've seen what the Clippers this year. And 15 assists in that first half, which is unlike their offense this year, which at times has been James Harden, Bryce, and Rowe. It was on the floor, maybe did it to him, but impressive what they did. You can argue don't defense all you want. Still, it's what Tyler wants to see was fun. One game you mentioned the oldest team in the league.
So there you have it. James Smalls and Tariq Nasheed going at it. You can't discredit the elder, but then you can't discredit the Tariq. They both made money together. Tariq don't own nothing because I'm sure Professor Smiles got paid for that interview.
Kobe Sanders come back on. Arabia on for the Lakers as Reeves takes a seat. Some younger energy on the floor for the Clippers. And you look at the difference, must be advantage. One of the advantages they do have. Luka somehow stops, gets the shot. He's on the line, but he touched it. Stays here. But with that youth coming in for the Clippers, Luka is kind of licking his chops out because he's going to put one of the Kobe's in one of these screen rolls. So, German never touched it. That's a bad turnover, too. Both of these head coaches played for the other team. At some point, they're NBA career. JJ Redick in the backcourt. Second. And it's Tapping the efforts NBA Cup in the NBA app. Deeper inside this game, see how tonight's matchup shifted in the standings and watch games live. Download the app today. And they're wondering if I was getting a little distracted with all this conversation they're having with the officials. I thought she didn't want anything.
Like when she said she doesn't want any fries?
She eats all her fries.
Exactly. What if we get her the new iPhone 17 Pro at AT&T? We can get the best deal.
Cheers. He knows. He understands when the substitute powder comes in with the Sanders and Renner on the floor. He's not going to get that mismatch and have the opportunity to let the young player go.
Luka scores again. Amazing. I won. Got his rebound. Bricks.
Just over the eye. Forces out. James Harden. So that's 3 on James Harden. Wide at 3 in the first half. Officials at midcourt going to talk this over. Ron Bennington back in. Yeah. And the one just came on.
Damn, y'all. I'm knocking out, man. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep, y'all. We do that's tomorrow. Well, I'll do the recap tomorrow during the day, man. I'm going to sleep, man. More my missile.